Hi, Michelle Morgan here with a trade review from a live trade that I did earlier today on the Great Britain Pound JPY. So after reviewing the trade, I was going back to my trading plan to review it all. So what I do in my process of reviewing the trade, I take the screenshot that I originally had of the trade when it happened. And then I also take a screenshot after the trade has been completed so that I can see the pattern that price action took after the trade ended. So this is the current trade that I did here with this down arrow on this bearish candlestick and when I entered that trade. So going back to the original screenshot of when I entered the trade, so I got into a breakout of consolidation here. I saw the candlestick break consolidation. I was looking for a breakout of this blue support line at 140.692. And in my trading plan, if I see strong volume and strong volume is 7+ pips, I enter a trade. So here I entered a sell when it had shown that it had gained the 7 pips in the current candlestick. And I set my take profit here at the next line of support. And then I set a 1-to-1 ratio, and here is where the stop loss was here as well. So I looked at this trade and I saw that when the price goes down past this blue SR line, that it does hit this pink SR line as well. So it happened here, it happened here, and it happened here. So when I saw this happen, I thought it was an indicator of definitely a reason to enter into a sell. Part of my trade review process is also going to my FX book. So my FX book, I go back to my trading history and I check out to see what happened in the trade. I also ask myself, so here I have some questions that I ask myself as well. I give myself a little breakdown as to what I was looking for before I entered. And then I ask myself if I entered the trade too early or late. Did I wait for proper confirmation? Did I hesitate to pull the trigger? Was I in a clear mindset? And was this a high quality trade? If not, what could I do to improve the trade? I also see that this trade took 57 minutes to close. And I add the 2 screenshots as well, the actual screenshot of when the trade occurred and then a screenshot of the trade afterwards to see where price action took place as well. So here we can see, looking back at the analysis chart, I inputted dash lines to show where I got into the trade, where my stop loss was, and here you can see where my take profit was as well. So I missed hitting my take profit by 2 pips, and previously shown my analysis prior going into the trade was looking for a breakthrough, because I did see that when there was bearish momentum that it was hitting the pink support line there. As well as in the original screenshot, we can see where when there was bearish momentum downtrend, it did hit the support line, this pink take profit support line, and hit it here. So while reviewing the trade, to me, it was a high quality trade that I got into. I did miss it by 2 pips here, but also by having this screenshot and seeing what happened later on in the day, I do see where something happened here as well. And there was a hesitation here, and it seems pretty close to where this wick is right here. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look back at it, because it might be an invisible line of support or resistance that I'm seeing, or support that I'm not seeing on this chart, but I'm just noticing it while reviewing, is that these 2 wicks seem to match and they didn't go past this. They didn't hit this support line here. So I'm going to go back and look at that. Overall, it was a great trade. And even with the questions that I asked myself that I put into my FX book is, did I enter the trade too early, too late? I entered the trade just on time. Did I wait for proper confirmation? Yes, I waited for proper confirmation on the trade and seeing that there was a breakthrough of consolidation and there was 7 or more pips before I entered that trade. I did not hesitate to pull the trigger. I was in a clear mindset as I entered the trade. And yes, this was a high quality trade. And what I can do to improve is to use these hesitation lines where these wicks end and create a SR line here that could be helpful for future trades with this particular pair. Thank you.